It's my 11th winter living in a van. 7 of those winters, including this one, have been spent in Canada. And every single one of my 4 trips south for winter in the United States has included snow and freezing temperatures. My first 8 winters I endured without a source of heat in the van, and 2 of them were in an uninsulated minivan, so I am no stranger to living with the elements of winter. But one thing I didn't expect was my foot going through the van when trying to kick snow off the bottom panel. Not exactly my favorite moment, but that's a problem for future Amanda, because right now, it's time for a wilderness escape with a good friend to lift my spirits during a stressful time. Now that we got enough diesel to stay warm with this Arctic outflow, is there anything else we need before hitting the road?
No, I think we're good. I'm excited. Let's get on the road.
All right, let's roll. So yesterday we had talked about doing a backroad adventure, and then today I was like, why don't we just go to this nearby provincial park? We can camp, we can hang out. It'll be easy on our nervous systems, and we are not going to risk getting stuck in the snow. And then we got to the turn, and there's basically no snow, so we're going to go see what we can find, although there is more snow immediately. So yeah, we're just going to go explore. I've brought us to a spot in here that I've always wanted to stay, but every time I drive by, the entrance is really, really muddy. And today is frozen solid, and it's a big site. It's really beautiful on the river. So we're just gonna walk in and just check it out. Make sure we both agree that it would be a good spot to go into. All right, we are both parked and level, and there's no way for anyone else to come in here. So we are set up for the night, and it is a beautiful spot. Check out this river.
Go get it, Frank. Flossy throw it?
Only like a couple feet.
Frank, what about this one? I will just throw it into his mouth.
If you've been enjoying my videos for a while, chances are you've heard me talk about seeking solitude in nature, overcoming loneliness, and my desire for ample time alone. I enjoy spending my time alone more often than not, and preferably far from the sights and sounds of other humans. For me, time alone is an intentional choice for the benefit of my emotional, creative, and spiritual well-being, as well as my relationship with Frank. But it's exactly that, a choice. I am blessed with so many unique and beautiful friendships, as well as a supportive community of casual friends and friendly acquaintances all around southwest British Columbia, which is where I call home. Life is about balance, and in times like this, when I'm worn out and worried about Frank, I couldn't be more grateful than I am for dear friends like Flossy to shine a light in the darkest days of a frozen winter. Flossy and I met through Instagram more than 4 years ago, and over time, as we grew closer, we both invested more and more into the relationship and worked to build healthy communication, respect for each other's boundaries, and a safe container to allow us to flourish as individuals and as a dynamic duo. Well, trio if you include Frank. And that's the thing. Friendships worth keeping require intention, empathy, and a selfless desire to support each other thrive. They take effort, and especially as nomads, they take planning and a willingness to travel to spend even just a few days together. We have a great thing between us, full of laughter and play, support each other through the ups and downs of life, And as a fun bonus, enjoy filming videos together, which means Flossy also has a channel you should definitely check out if you haven't done so already. Alright, bud. I'm gonna get fire stuff organized. You stay cozy, okay?
Oh, out of my futile attempts to keep this very yellow jacket clean. Life dust.
Right. Build the start of things. Those will be the back, so we won't want to end up sitting on the other side of the big one.
Mind you, if you're sitting this way and you're filming, it goes Aspire band.
Yeah. I think if I put like the birding logs here,
Yeah.
then we have like all that
Right.
to move around.
Guys, put this over here.
Yeah. Wherever.
Ooh, that's gonna be good.
The base is like first stuff I build.
Yeah.
The big thing is that it's all stable.
Oh yeah, because you don't want it imploding and flowing over.
Mid-afternoon lunch of leftovers to tide us over because it'll probably be a little while till we get a fire and dinner going. It feels so good to be back on the island. I really love it over here. I did grow up over here. I went to university here. I lived on the island for a long time. And over the years of camping and living in a van, I spent a lot of time in this particular area. And it's pretty fun to camp at a new spot in an area I'm very familiar with because, like I mentioned, it is often extremely muddy to get in here, or it's taken. It is a popular spot along the road, and we're surrounded by a ton of logging, which is really unfortunate, but where we are, we can't see any of it. We just see the river and some trees, and it's really, really nice, and just kind of tune out all of the ugliness around. And yeah, just enjoy a nice night here in the forest. We're gonna do a fire in a little bit, but for now I made myself a cup of hot cocoa, and Frank is here. I think he's awake. I can hear him snoring though, but yeah, we're just gonna spend a little bit of time snuggling, and then I'm gonna make my portion of dinner and we'll get a fire going. The past 3 weeks have been pretty challenging with Frank having a lot of vet appointments and just a lot going on, and yeah, just processing some really hard feelings and stuff. So it's nice to be over here and to be in such a beautiful spot and to be with a friend and just kind of relax a little bit and just get away from my normal day-to-day life I have in Squamish and just, yeah, take a break from all of that and just feel like I'm traveling, even though I'm not really, because it all kind of feels like home to me. But yeah, I had travel plans that I've put on pause just to look after Frank. I'm gonna get on with dinner before I fall asleep snuggling with Frank. I'm pretty sure Flossy's having a nap. And you know, sometimes I feel like van life is so normal. Like, I don't even think about it as like an alternative lifestyle or anything. It's just such a big part of my life. But then I'm like, I'm sitting on my bed right now, about to make dinner, and it feels so weird. Like, I don't have another room to go to. I don't have a kitchen. It would be nice to stand up for cutting vegetables. Is one of the only times I really feel like standing up inside would be nice, because yeah, it is it's so weird cutting vegetables sitting on my bed. It's so cold. Okay, I'm gonna need more than that. I'm gonna end up with red fingers. How's that? Just like I expected. The carrot just completely just disappeared into this cabbage. I did not have a plan aside from cabbage and carrot. And I bought those tiny carrots because I thought they would be tastier or like better for eating just like straight up. But turns out they're not as good for grating. It's harder to grate them when they're that small. Does anyone else just snack on everything when you're cooking? I just heard Flossy moving around. So I'm also very slow at cutting things. I pretty much refuse to use like a proper kitchen knife, and I just use these sort of just like everything sort of camp utility knife. And yeah, it's like I've used a Mora knife for I think the past 9 years. A van life is my primary knife. Even when I'm cutting like really big things that are kind of hard to cut with a knife that small, I just make it work. I've not bought pre-made dressing in years. I cannot recall the last time I bought pre-made dressing. And I was just at the store the other day and I was like, I'm gonna buy some salad dressing. So I did. Frank says, okay, I have a place to put it. Come on, bud.
It's me, Frank.
I got it. Put it down, I'll put the beep beep. Beep beep. Beep beep. No, come here.
I come in?
Yeah, come on in. I'm just trying to get Frank so he's not in the way of dishing up dinner. There you go.
I am stopping moving now. Thank you. Wow, this looks amazing.
Thank you. Oh, I just started recording.
Oh.
I failed to record the second part of dinner because I just didn't press the button properly. I tried, but yeah, Flossy made a tasty potato, carton potato with crispy tofu, and now I'm gonna give Flossy this, which I knitted for them. I made you this.
Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, this looks
Isn't it so
amazing.
soft? Feel that.
It
So
feels so good.
I haven't done any knitting project where you cast off.
Yeah.
So one end is narrower.
Well, that's good because it keeps.
So like the top or whatever
Yeah.
would be narrower. And then if you look this here, like that would be like the bottom, like front back, because that's
Okay.
where it started and stopped. But
It's such a beautiful color.
let's see if it fits. Room for your floof.
Look, you can see my hair and it keeps my ears cozy and warm.
Nice.
I love it. I love it so much. Sometimes I have a problem with the things I wear around my head to keep my ears warm because I get really cold ears, but they either fall down over my face or they cover too much of my hair and my hair gets all squished, or they're too bulky or too loose. This is perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yay.
The road is quiet, the sky is dark, and we're gonna spend the rest of the night sitting out by this fire. It's really nice. There's no wind or breeze, so it makes a cold night a lot more tolerable to sit out. And as the fire builds up, we'll just feel more and more of its warmth. Do you want a chin scratch?
Yeah, scratch my chin. My one chinny chin hair.
It's tempting to put that piece on top of the one back there.
Mm-hmm. Make it taller.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a great camp spot. It was a really nice fire last night, and Frank has absolutely loved it here. He's really enjoyed walking around. We have this like nice big open flat area he's been able to, you know, hobble around in and sniff things, and he spent a lot of time sniffing the air. So it's been interesting to him. He's really enjoyed it and just likes laying outside and looking at pretty things. So yeah, it's been a nice spot. It's nice to hear the river. It was really quiet. Probably why I'm having such a hard time waking up is I probably just fell more asleep than I tend to. But yeah, it's quiet. Just the white noise of the river and my heater. Yeah, it's really nice. There's no cell phone service here, so yeah, that's been a really nice break. It's been a long time since I've been where there's no cell phone service. Oh yeah, it's definitely a squirrel took this. Or something with teeny feet. Flossy spotted this bridge from camp with their drone on a flight this morning. So we've walked over to check it out, and yeah, it's a little nerve-wracking because it seems like a very DIY suspension bridge we don't know the history of.
It's creaking a lot, and they've obviously laid other boards over top.
Yeah, I stuck to the double boards.
Yeah, the other ones look too sketchy.
Well, we both had a big inside at the computer day, but we did manage to get out for a sunset hike just in time.
For a helicopter come by?
Yeah.
Just in time for the sunset
Yeah.
over the hill.
Yeah, it was a short but steep hike, and we get a nice sunset view.
Yeah.
And
We matched! Look, we're in the same pants.
sometimes I just get ideas and I have to see them through, and that involved putting on my only yellow top when I was already wearing yellow pants.
Yellow and chartreuse is my favorite
Yeah.
shades. Yellow, chartreuse, and red.
Nice. It was great to spend a few days on the island with Flossy, and I apologize if I've come off mysterious about what's going on with Frank. That was not my intent. We had come over for a few days between appointments, and we had to leave the island to go to a specialist appointment. And I intended then to talk about what's been going on, but a snowstorm hit, and one thing led to another, and Frank ended up having surgery. So it just became its own entire episode, as everything happened way faster than I was expecting, and it just wouldn't be fair to squeeze it into the end of this video, but I did really want to share this time together and all this beautiful nature, because it's really important for how I've been able to deal with everything since. I really appreciate all your love and support, and thank you so much for watching through this video. I hope you've enjoyed all these wonderful nature scenes and calming river sounds, and Frank enjoying his time outside. So yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day. I got a cute clip of Frank to send you off on your way, and as well as some of my favorite trees here, the arbutus trees. I love them. So yeah, thank you, and I'll see you soon.